and welcome to CryptoLiveLeak. In this stream, we'll be diving into the world of meme coins on the Solana blockchain using Dexscreener. Join me and Swati as we navigate through Dexscreener, exploring the latest meme coins, analyzing their performance, and discussing the potential opportunities in this ever-evolving crypto market. So what you're going to learn today watching this video, you're going to learn how to use Dexscreener to find and track meme coins on Solana. Of course, there are other blockchains that Dexscreener uses and tracks, but we're going to focus on Solana today. You're going to be able to identify key metrics and to look for key metrics while evaluating meme coins. We're going to do a little bit of live analysis on trending meme coins, and then we're going to give you some tips and strategies for navigating the Solana ecosystem. So whether you're a seasoned crypto trader or just starting out, this live stream will provide valuable insights into the meme coin space on Solana, so don't miss the opportunity to stay ahead of the curve. All right, so Swati, I'm going to ask you a quick question. So, for those of you that don't know, Swati has been working with our team. She's the newest member of CryptoLiveLeak of the CryptoLiveLeak family. And Swati, do you want to give maybe a brief introduction of yourself, and maybe do you know anything about meme coins, and what are you looking forward to tonight?
So I've been looking to learn. Actually, don't know much about the meme coins, but looking definitely forward to learn more about on that and to see how do we trade that and everything. Excited.
Very cool. Okay, let me put the screen up here. We're going to check out Dexscreener, and we're going to go over exactly what I look for when I typically go over Dexscreener and try to identify a meme coin that's worth trading. Now, a good thing to notice is that most of these meme coins are actually just rug pulls, so it's very risky to actually invest. I would not call this even investing. I would call this gambling for the most part. So definitely everyone watching, you want to be careful. We will execute some live trades, but hopefully we don't get rug pulled and go to zero from our little trades that we make here tonight. But if we do, maybe that will even be good to see, so you guys can know what to look out for. So this is the website here, dexscreener.com. What this does is it picks up on new liquidity pools and liquidity pools in general that have been on popular chains and popular depths in those chains. And then it displays different statistics, the price of asset within that liquidity pool, the age of the liquidity pool, the amount of transactions the liquidity pool has had, the total volume, time frame in a 1 hour, 6 hour, 24-hour frame, and also the percentage movement over those time frames.
Uh, you're not audible. Hi, can you hear me? Am I audible? Hello. Um, hey, hi. You are not audible.
There we go. How about that? A little bit better, Swati? Can you hear me now? Okay. Sorry about the audio issues, guys. I might have just talked for 5 or 10 minutes without you guys hearing my audio, but we're working through it. We're trying to get better. First time we've live streamed in a little bit, so it's kind of a test run. We have a big guest coming on tomorrow. The co-founder of Ordinals Bot will be joining us tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune in at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on all the CryptoLiveLeak channels. We'll be doing it just like this. There'll also be a giveaway for that founder's token, Trio. TRIO. It's a Bitcoin Ordinals runes token, one of the first ever launched. So that will be a giveaway on tomorrow's live stream. But let's get back into these meme coins here on Dexscreener and see if we can actually place a trade. So sorry about that audio issue, guys. Let's get back into it. So we didn't want to make a trade there. Obviously, you saw that token was just going to zero quickly. So let's try to find one that has a little bit longer age, has been around for more than a few minutes, and maybe has some more history that we can analyze. So we've been here. We've got a filter again on the top. Let's go to new pairs on Dexscreener. We want to isolate Solana for the chain. And we are trending. We are on trending in the last 6 hours. So now we have some pools with a little bit longer age than just what we saw was previously the newest pool filter that just shows you every pool that's been created as they come live and as they get picked up by Dexscreener. So basically, Dexscreener is scraping the Solana blockchain and indexing each new smart contract that gets launched for a new liquidity pool, and that's where it's getting all of this information. So you see here, you have tokens with 3,500% gain in the course of the last hour. This is very attractive. It's almost like a casino, right? You'd want to have a 35x in 1 hour, as you see here, just something that just absolutely explodes. But you have to realize this is definitely artificial. Most likely what's happening is a team comes in, launches a token, buys it up themselves. Other people see that and they come in and make some buy orders. And once enough people have come in, the team will then sell any circulating supply, any of the other circulating tokens into that liquidity pool, draining the liquidity, taking the money that you're buying into that pool with. If it's your Solana, you're going to lose that. You're going to be stuck with a worthless meme token. So we just definitely want to be careful. We'll avoid that. Again, we're looking here. We want to get something that's in the past 24 hours, definitely, because we're just looking to make a quick trade. We want high volatility. We want to get close to the sun, but we don't want to get burned. So that's something to note. So here in the trending 6-hour filter, all of these pools are going to be more established, have some more history that we can look at. And we also see columns that are going to be interesting to us are going to be the volume column, the liquidity column, and the market cap column. So a lot of these meme coins that are coming onto the scene have low market caps, definitely below 1 million. You're going to see is quite common. And the liquidity that you're seeing is roughly between 10 to 20% of the market cap of that token. I have a high feeling that most of these tokens are being launched by the same team or a team with very similar characteristics that are kind of just acting as scammers, trying to drain liquidity from the market from people that come in and gamble and buy the token and then end up losing when the team dumps the circulating supply back into that liquidity pool with sell orders. But let's try to just find one that doesn't look too dangerous and make a little trade right now. So I'm just combing through a lot of these, just have, already been rugged. You see minus 90%, minus 89% in the last 6 hours. So we want to stay away from those kind of pools. We want something that's been aged a little bit, that hasn't totally been wiped out and still looks like it has room to run. So this pool here looks a little interesting at 1.4 million market cap, but it only had a 4.4K liquidity in that pool. So for reference, liquidity pools have equal sides of two assets. So the meme coin being one of the assets, and most of these have a counter asset as Solana. So as you see a 4.4 liquidity, 4.4 US dollar K liquidity, that's really only $2,000 worth of SOL paired with $2,000 worth of the meme token. So you have to be careful and you have to kind of know what these dollar amounts mean. So we're going to keep scrolling. Monkeypox, that's quite interesting. What do we have here? Let's take a look. Monkeypox, I like that that meme. I mean, it's not a meme. It's really it's a disease that's going around. But people make memes off of anything that becomes a news headline. If it's not a frog, if it's not a cat or a dog, it will be something silly like monkeypox. This chart here doesn't look too attractive. It does look more organic, but it's certainly not volatile the way that we would want it to be volatile. Again, we're just looking to get in, get out. We're looking to gamble a little on a meme coin trade tonight, where we're going to be in for just 5 minutes as we talk. Hopefully we don't get rug pulled, but we would want to try to see if we can catch about a 20% gain tonight. So let's keep looking. You know what? Let's apply some more of these filters. Let's look at the past 5-minute filter to see if we can get something that's moving in the last 5 minutes that doesn't have any kind of negative percentages over the last hour, 6 hour, or 24 hour. Let's see if something fits that bill here. Okay, so here is something that is demon time, Gooner. We have quite a lot of volume, 5.8 million in volume, at 35K liquidity in the pool with a total market cap of 95 million. 95,000. So that's about a 1-to-3 ratio of liquidity to market cap. I like that ratio, and I definitely like the amount of volume. That does tell me that's probably bot activity or activity from the founding team trying to trick people to come in and trade the token. I do like the upward trajectory here. It's possible that this might have a little run higher and break out for 10 or 20%. So let's try to make a quick trade. If you notice on the right-hand side, you're going to see some more information, including the website of the project, the Twitter profile, Telegram profile, this image. So what this means is they've actually paid for a premium listing on Dexscreener. If you see the image and project information filled out, I believe that's about $299. So they've invested a little bit of money into having this listing and this information on the listing. If I click buy here, so my wallet's already connected, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 0.2 SOL with a 5% slippage into this token. Let's see if we can execute this trade. Okay, we are just, it's WADA/SOL on Radium. We are buying in, transaction failed. You notice a lot of times the transactions fail. You want to just keep attempting them. Transaction keeps failing. The token is moving quickly. The price of the token, since it's so volatile, we're having a 5% slippage. There could be other transactions that knock the transaction we're trying to execute out of tolerance. That's why it's not executing. There has been reports that over 50% of the transactions do fail on the Solana blockchain. So this is not uncommon. Now we do see this is trading on Radium. So what we're going to do here is actually go to the Radium exchange, the Radium Dex with the token's address itself here. And we're going to just try to make a trade on Radium, which is more of an organic trade than using the Dexscreener tab here. Radium.io is the DEX. Again, you're just going to connect your wallet, agree to terms, connect. We're using the Phantom wallet, one of the most popular wallets on Solana. And from here, you're going to be able to paste in that token address that we had copied previously. This is that WADA token. It's giving you a little disclaimer to be careful of this token. It's not whitelisted, and we're just going to add the amount of SOL that we want to trade into the token. So we started with 1 SOL in this account, just to notice, and we're going to get back about 214,000 WADA tokens. So let's see if this goes through. Okay, transaction worked. And you see we actually got a little bit more than the 214,000. We got 217,000 tokens. And let's go back. Okay, sorry guys. Let me actually share the screen. Here we go. So now you can see the Radium Dex screen that I was able to just make that transaction on. So what I did was clicked the bottom counter pair and pasted the address that we had copied from Dexscreener for the WADA token. And then it was able to identify it. You see it here, you select it, and then you're able to add how much SOL you'd like to trade into WADA. And so I put 0.2, and obviously now we can see how much our WADA is worth. So over the course of the last few minutes, we actually gained almost 5% on this position, on this trade. So quite interesting. Let's let that sit for a little. Let's get back into Dexscreener and let's keep going over maybe some new tokens to trade. So I'm going to pop back into the Dexscreener tab. And maybe this is even a good time to just let everyone watching know you can visit CryptoLiveLeak.org, and you can get a bunch of different information. We publish articles daily, many articles weekly, detailing different trends and topics from the crypto industry. Swati, again, is one of our great blockchain reporters here at CryptoLiveLeak, and we really do produce a lot of insights, alpha, and information that can get you guys ahead of the curve just by consuming our own content. But if you are a content creator yourself, you can also get a membership, a CLL creator membership, and start publishing content on our website. And you can actually earn our token by doing that. So the attention that your content helps create is monetized, and you are able to cash out and trade the CLL token for other mainstream cryptocurrencies as well. We're currently on the Polygon Matic network, layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. Originally, the CLL token was an ERC20 token, but we always find ways to make it easier for our users to avoid paying high gas fees and to basically, take advantage of the micro attention economy that, monetizing their own content. Okay, so back here, we are looking at that WADA token again. So we actually got in about spot 0.0001377 around this area. So we're actually up, not bad, almost 20% now on that trade. We're going to let that sit a little bit, and we're going to try to go back and explore to see if we can find some more trades that might be enticing for us to get into. And, obviously what we're doing, we're not putting much thought or attention into these trades right now. We're kind of just combing through liquidity pools that have been launched in the past 24 hours from the trending tab, using the Solana filter, trending over the last 6 hours. And what I've done here is just filtered by the last 5 minutes, trying to find something that's been positive over those last 5 minutes, that's also been positive over the 1 hour, 6 hour, and 24-hour range. And really what we're doing is we're just looking for something that hasn't been rug pulled yet, and we think that we are safe to be in it for a few minutes. Okay, so continuing down here, what else can we find that looks like it's moving right now, that has significant liquidity that we can make a trade in? Okay, so here we go. Market Cat MC. Let's take a look at this. This doesn't look quite as volatile, and it also doesn't look quite like it wants to go up either, just looking at the chart. Very jagged, no real pattern that I can pick up on. It's possible that it cup and handles again like it did on this previous low. It does look like we have liquidity to fully diluted valuation and market cap at about a 20% ratio, 20% liquidity to what is the market cap at 100%, 250K at 50K liquidity. So it's actually some sizable liquidity in there, and it does look like it's locked. So this little symbol here is indicating that it's locked liquidity. Again, probably an indication that this project this token was launched via pump.fun. And we have a image here, website, and Twitter, indicating that their project paid for a premium listing on Dexscreener. Let's just keep going through here and showing you what other features this right-hand toolbar has. So these are little emojis that users can click on. I believe this is not even based on your IP address. So if you had a incognito mode, you could basically keep going to different browser instances and keep adding rocket emojis or fire emojis to make this look more desirable to someone, if you were the project owner, for example. Down further, you see more website listed, community claim. This token was created on August 28th. Another really cool feature that Dexscreener has is it allows you to see here on these headers below the chart the amount of holders that hold the token, the amount of liquidity providers that are contributing to liquidity within this pool. Interesting that there's only one. So for those of you unfamiliar with how DEXs and liquidity pools work, by providing liquidity into a LP, you actually earn a percentage of fees generated by the trading activity that happens within that liquidity pool. So if there's only one liquidity provider here, it is 100%, right? So if you came in and provided 50% of the total liquidity in this pool, you would be entitled to 50% of the fees generated by the trading activity of this pool. So it is a kind of different way to limit your exposure to the volatility of the token, the non-stable token, but also still gain some kind of a yield as well. And that's a strategy a lot of people use to earn the fees generated by the popularity of the volume of the trading that happens within that liquidity pool. And then they can withdraw the trading fees from Radium, for instance. So let me just go back and pop back into Radium and show you what has happened to our test trade there of WATA. So looks like we're actually up nearly 20% on the trade, just like we wanted. So we're going to make a little sell action here and sell out. Again, we came in at 0.2 and we're exiting at 0.237 SOL. Let's see if that transaction takes. It's swapped due to a slippage error. Again, it's moving very quickly. If anyone's watching this live stream, maybe they're trying to jump ahead of us and front run our transaction. So they're selling. Maybe they watched, they bought, and now they're trying to sell. So it's moving quickly. Just a theory, but there's a lot of activity. It's a DEX. Okay, there we go. Swap confirmed. So we sold for 0.232 SOL. So we just made over 15% in the course of 5 minutes on that trade. Amazing, right? So that's exactly what I wanted to show everyone here today. You can use Dexscreener to identify a meme coin, make a quick trade based on going to the DEX, copying the token's address, pasting it in that DEX, and executing on a trade. Here's a really interesting chart. Let's take a look at this. So this obviously looks like non-organic activity. Swati, I don't know about you, but this kind of sticks out to me as being too good to be true. It's something that just keeps stepping up like that, one leg at a time. Definitely not right. Let's see if we can dig into this a little bit further. Okay, so liquidity and fully diluted valuation. So this is almost 100% liquidity. So it's almost every single token is in this liquidity pool, but you don't see that lock symbol here. So it's non-locked liquidity. So this is one that has a high likelihood that it could be rug pulled. So I'm so attracted like a bug to a bright light. I almost just want to get into this because of how it looks and look at that. I mean, look at that. It's just unbelievable. It's straight up over the course of, it looks like more than a few minutes here. It looks like it has been almost a couple hours of this trend as well. And I see that under the liquidity providers, it looks like the liquidity has been actually burned. Some of that liquidity has been burned, not all of it. Very, very interesting. Only 41 holders, not a lot of holders. So that one address is holding a majority of the token. Another way that you can kind of make a determination if the project is legit or not. If there's a lot of holders, it could be that it is well decentralized from a holder perspective, or it could mean that that particular project had a lot of wallet addresses and they dispersed the token to those addresses to spoof the holder amount. It's not actual organic holders holding that token. Let's see what else. So this is another cool feature of Dexscreener. You can see these little logos down here. If you hover over the maker, which is the wallet address that's made that recent trade that you're seeing in that transaction line, it actually lets you know some information on that wallet address. It gives you an unrealized gain. It gives you a total P&L, which is if the person has bought and sold, they would have if they made 100% gain, you would see 100% P&L based on the amount they had bought and the value that had been sold at. And you would see that on the P&L, the unrealized, the amount of transactions, the amount that has been bought and sold in USD value. So they have, shrimps, whales, dolphins, all these different emoji symbols to identify how active someone is within this particular liquidity pool. So you can, if you're trying to do research on a particular address, you can kind of hover over that address, click it, and then do it actually pops up with SolScan, which is the block explorer for Solana, and then you can dig into that particular wallet address's activity and do more kind of research analysis on what's going on with that address holder. When did they first buy the token? How long have they held it for? What other tokens does that wallet address hold? Maybe you discover a network of scammers that have, launched 1,000 different meme coins in the past, day or two or week or month right? So you can kind of do more information looking at the block explorer. But I was really happy that we were able to trade that one token, gain 15% while we were here on the live stream. How cool is that? What do you think about that, Swati? Was that what you
Yeah, that's
expected seeing this here tonight?
no, actually no. So that was actually outstanding, and I am watching the live trading for the first time, and to see it, the game in such a short period of time, that's really amazing.
It really is, but you have to remember that for every 20% we gain,
Yes.
I mean, it was an extreme risk that we could have lost 100%. So you'd have to do that 5 times over, get lucky 5 times in a row, and then you just have to get unlucky once and you've lost 100% of your profits. So definitely this is something I would not suggest doing with a large amount of money. If you have, $10, $20 to play around with, think of it like gambling at a casino. That's basically what this is. And again, these are all just meme coins. They have no utility. Who knows
Mhm.
if they would be considered securities by the SEC in the U.S. This is all different laws that kind of limit people from selling unregistered securities. So you really have to be careful. But I guess they've been getting around those laws by labeling these tokens meme coins. And another thing to know is, there's no shame in trading these tokens. In 2017, when we first started CryptoLiveLeak, there was, a lot of shame in talking about um, ICO projects that weren't legitimate. And, if you talked about trading them, even if you were to make money in those ICO projects, people would kind of put their nose up in the air, looking at you as not being a legitimate source of information because you're talking about ICOs that weren't there for the long run. But we are a non-biased media company and information company. We want to really tell people exactly what the hottest trend is in the current time and different opportunities that they don't need to listen to our advice. They can just learn from what we're saying and make their own decisions and just know all of the options that they have within the market that are at their hands, and they can make their own choices from there. So there is no shame in trading meme coins. This is what has been hot for the last 6 months to a year within the crypto market, particularly on Solana. I just want to see if we can bring up that, was it WADA was the token we had traded. Let's see if that comes up here. WADA. I think this was WADA Helm on. Who even knows what this is? This is the token that we traded, guys. And look, it looks like we might have just got out in time. It had some kind of a regression there, and it could be going south. So as you see, it takes good timing. It takes good luck. We were able to identify a good ratio of liquidity to fully diluted value. And then we can even see, like, I bet you there's very little Twitter following on this as well. Let's take a little look at the Twitter profile. Yeah, it just has 92 Twitter followers. Looks like the account was literally just created. So I guarantee this is part of a network of other meme coins that these particular teams, I don't know, is it North Korean teams? Is it teams from this country, that country? It's definitely organized teams that are launching these meme coins in order to try to capture value from the market. Whether it's them selling their own tokens back into the liquidity pools that are locked, or if they're just rug pulling liquidity from the market in general. So that's it for now, guys. I'll just wrap up by showing you the website here. We do have some viewers that have been with us. Looks like 5 viewers right now. We hope to get those numbers up as we continue to live stream. And again, we have a great guest coming on tomorrow, Toby Lewis, who's the co-founder of Ordinals Bot. They are quite popular. They are the number one inscription service for Bitcoin ordinals and Bitcoin runes, which is the equivalent of NFTs and tokens on Bitcoin. So very interesting stuff. They're giving away their token tomorrow, Trio. And so make sure you guys tune in. That will be at 10 p.m. Eastern. And let me just show you really quickly before we sign off the website here, CryptoLiveLeak.org. So this is where we have all of the content that we generate. We also have other people's content on the website. And again, if you sign up for an account and become a CLL creator, CLL insider, or CLL royalty, you can actually start earning different incentive points that can be converted into our token, into our cryptocurrency token, just by viewing other people's content and by publishing your own content. But by viewing other people's content, by viewing our content, you can earn cryptocurrency and monetize your own attention and monetize other people's attention. So just really an innovative process called attention mining that we have pioneered since 2017 that's still in full effect here on our website. You'll see that Swati had some great articles here today about Ordinals Bot, our featured guest tomorrow. So I really encourage you guys to get on our website, CryptoLiveLeak.org, check out our recent blog posts, check out recent videos, recent podcasts. We even have the capability to live stream on our website. So it really is quite amazing. Keep digging deep into the capabilities of the CryptoLiveLeak.org website. Sign up for a membership. You'll see here we have some testimonials. Hicham Spa is a PR firm founder, and he uses our website, for instance, to publish his press releases. So just an example of what you can do with our website, posting content, monetizing that content. And of course, here are some prices. And if you guys find the prices are too high, we also have a Crypto Live Leak creators program where you can apply to get a free membership to the website, so you can create and monetize your content for free without having to pay these memberships. And you can find a link to that just on the footer of the website, and that will be right down at the bottom. You'll see the creator program application among other links. So, all right. Swati, anything else to add for tonight? Otherwise, that'll be it. We can sign off and see everyone tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope this session was helpful to everyone. Was definitely to me, and for tomorrow, looking forward.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching Crypto Lively.